So what would you say the current state of PC gaming is? Would you say it's utterly frustrating when it comes to all kinds of technical issues? Like, for example, you get excited, you're going to play a game, you install the game won't launch. Then you go ahead, spend hours researching it. It now will launch, but it will only run for a little while. And then you have to figure that problem out. Around 6 hours later, you end up playing the game, not finishing it because it wasn't engaging enough. This is just an example of my experience over the last little while playing probably or trying to play 10 games. And at least 60% of them had some kind of technical issue and or crashed completely. And some of these problems have been around for years. Some of these games were released 2, 3, 4 years ago. And still, the problem persists today. No patch, nothing has resolved this problem from then to now. That's hard to believe, but it's true. And for me at least, I have a high-end computer system. There are no bottlenecks. All the software is updated. And as well, I do have a lot of technical knowledge. I've been at this for a very long time. So if I find this frustrating, I can't even imagine what some of you are going through. Now, the solution to fix some of these problems are absolutely hilarious. Let's just say, for example, that disabling DLSS will fix the issue, but you have a slower video card, so you need to enable that. So that kind of negates you playing the game. Maybe you have a super fast video card and an overall outstanding computer system, which you paid a lot of money for, and you want to enable all the settings, including ray tracing and maybe path tracing. But you can't, because if you do, it's going to crash the game. So really, what's the point of PC gaming anymore if 60+% of all the games either crash and or have technical problems, or the fact that, well, you got to disable something or lower a setting to get it to work on your computer system? You might as well go out and get a console. And of course, that's part of the problem. Developers today are producing games to work firstly on the consoles because that's where the money's at. People don't want to build or buy pre-built PCs so much anymore. Think of young kids, for example. They want to go out and purchase a console. It's cheap, it's easy, and boom, the game works. Now, I do know that games still have problems on consoles, of course, but probably not to the same extent as on the PC. And of course, some studios today, well, they have a skeleton team, and there aren't a lot of people working on it. And then, of course, sometimes these studios will get bought out by these large corporations that know nothing about gaming. And of course, that is completely devastating for them and certainly for all of us gamers, but that's another side of it. And there are other issues, of course, surrounding the gaming industry. And I believe what's coming is not going to be good. You're going to see pop-up ads inside of games. You're going to see more in-game purchase options and all kinds of other corporate greedy kind of stuff making its way into games over the next little while, unfortunately. Well, with all that being said, let's end this video on a positive note, and I will just give you a little bit of information here about a game that you might like, that I thought that I didn't like, but I installed it, played it for a little while, and I am really enjoying it. As a matter of fact, I'm enjoying it so much, I look forward to the next time I play it, because I want to find out what I can do next and explore next. And I'm talking about SnowRunner. Now, SnowRunner is like MudRunner, and it's basically a truck off-road simulation game. Now, you might be thinking, well, that's just absolute yuck. Well, hold on a second. I thought the same thing. MudRunner didn't have any interest in it at the time. However, I was always, wondering, I should go back and check that game out. And then SnowRunner came along, and then I said, I should check that game out. Never did. And now I did, and thank goodness I tried it, because it is currently my favorite game. Why? Well, The graphics are wonderful, the physics are exceptional, there are lots of vehicles, tons of mods also, and you can play this game pretty much forever. It will take months and months to finish. And to make the best of it, I had no technical problems installing the game, or for that matter, playing the game. So that was a relief. So be sure to let us know what you think the state of PC gaming is today, and maybe you have a little gem that you'd like to share with the rest of us as well. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm Rodney Reynolds. Remember to hit that notification bell, like, share, subscribe, consider becoming a Patreon. You might also want to pick up. And unfortunately, the motherboard tray is not removable t-shirt, and I will see you in the next one.